and then let's dig in right into the session and the topic we're going to tackle today. I want to start with the presenters, and I want to ask you all to give me 75 seconds to 90-second intro.
I thought he was going to say 75 minutes. I'm looking at the timer.
I'm going to start with Sean here.
Oh, great.
75 seconds to 90 seconds on you and why you're here. Who am I? Why am I here? As Admiral William Stockdale famously said in the vice presidential debate of 1992. Go ahead.
I don't think I was there. My name's Sean Weiner. I was an integrator for about 30 years. So I founded a company in 1994 called Star Systems, which we eventually sold and rolled up with a private equity firm to form Bravus, which is currently the largest integrator in the nation. I left my position there about 6 months ago to start an independent consulting business where I'm doing what we're talking about today. So consulting for luxury homeowners and luxury home builders and luxury home architects. That's what I got.
Very good. Paul Godfrey.
Hi, everybody. My name is Paul Godfrey. I am the sales manager for our services team, a new part of the Savant. I guess I should say I work for Savant. And what we have done is we've developed a new services offering for our dealer base where we are able to provide multiple different service offerings that will help you be able to, particularly on the power side of things, where we have the opportunity to help you design, spec out, permit, install, do everything that would be around those type of projects to help our dealer base better acclimate to a new part of the business.
Very good. Chris.
Hi, everybody. Chris with a K Barber from Las Vegas, Director of Construction for Blue Heron Development. We 250 employees, design, build luxury homes of the likes that some of you probably haven't seen. I know this is the Lux division, but we do have some massive projects, huge developments. Also, we have two parts of the business. One's the elite side, which is all the mega customs. We actually have one on the books right now for 100 million single-family residents.
Wow.
Ugh. Scared of that one. We also have another division, which is more of a semi-custom luxury in communities. And I'm the director of construction, so I get to watch everybody do all the work.
Very good. Cool. Dan Ross.
Yes. Hey, everybody. My name is Dan Ross. For a long time, I was also with Savant Systems, so you'll tend to hear me talk a little bit about Savant. Over 20 years in technology in general, everything from consumer technology to startup technology. Ran the power division for Savant for many years. Recognized a lot of issues in the industry and everything from how builders are constructing, construction management, how integrators are tying their new and innovative technologies into your construction. And as we move towards this world of smart energy and smart home, I certainly saw a gap and have recently launched Responsive Living, which is a design and architectural company focused on technology.
Really cool. So the purpose of this session, as I alluded to earlier, tackle that front-end process piece and really look at what I'm calling features, benefits, and advantages, and the problem solved by having early quality consultation with the client, doing formal design and engineering work. And I think a big goal is we've been talking about this conceptually, so how do we knock down the practical obstacles to getting that done? Because we want to start to see this happen en masse, at least with the luxury custom builders who are attending this event, because you all are leaning forward into it and you want to do it the right way. The flow will be a look at the status quo. And what we'll do on the first three of these is Dan's going to kind of walk us through it, and then we're going to have an open discussion with the whole group. So the status quo, a better way, what the benefits are of a better way, and missing there is we're going to have a discussion about what is the ROI on that as well, and then the problems and solutions. Again, these so great. Why haven't we done it so far, right? And so we want to tackle that stuff, and then Dan will present a little bit more about Responsive Living as they are the sponsor of this event. With that, you're going to take the clicker.
Oh, great. Hopefully I don't mess this up. All right, let's kick this off. So you guys have probably all been building homes for many, many years or decades. Some builders have adjusted their construction cycle, some continually to do it the same way and just hope things keep keep kind of progressing. What we see most commonly, whether I'm talking as a technology manufacturer, whether I am talking as a designer of technology or even an interior designer or any other subcontractor, what we tend to see, or myself even as a builder, because I do occasionally build a home, a spec home, or a new construction for rent or for whatever reason. So I do interact with architects and builders and manufacturers and designers and construction managers throughout my week-to-week life. And the normal building process that we run into, and I certainly run into when I'm constructing a home, is I go out and I find an architect, right? That's kind of the first step. Once an architect designs that home, we go out and we look for a builder, which is one of you guys to come in. You guys come in and you guys have expert knowledge in how to build that home. You guys have probably built other homes in the area, in the neighborhood. You know what's required to construct an excellent home that meets the architectural design or the architectural intent. And your next move is to, as you're constructing that home, is bring in your subcontractors, bring in your mechanical, your electrical, your plumbing, potentially bring in your low voltage or your AV guy, bring in your pool contractor, whoever you guys are familiar with using on your jobs is who you're going to start to bring in as you construct. But what always gets missed is the technology. And years ago, I used to talk to builders about how important it was to make sure that they're using a technology that works with the overarching system. When I talk about an overarching system, I'm talking about a home automation or a home management like Savant or Crestron or Control4 or Elan or whatever. I've started to change that name from home automation to a home management system because truly it does layer on top of all of the other systems within that home.
Just try Tech Home. It's a good.
Just use Tech Home, yeah. We have solved the problem of like, does this thing work with that thing? You know, the thing of the Internet of Things is now behind us, right? Every manufacturer has said, hey, this is my ecosystem. These are the things that work in it. I don't have to debate with a builder about, you can use this thermostat or you can use this pool controller, right? We've defined our ecosystems and that stuff all kind of works together. We have not completed the integration or interoperability between technology and mechanical systems. And when the pool contractor's out there building his pool in that pool system, when the solar guy's incorporating his solar and the conduit, and the battery guy's there putting in renewable battery or a generator for that system. So when I am talking about tech, I'm not just talking about a smart light switch, a smart thermostat. I'm talking about interoperability between that entire home's ecosystem. And so what tends to happen, builder comes in, builds the home, brings all their contractors in, tech hasn't been thought about yet. Now the interior designer's in the mix, and the homeowner's going, hey, I have this 75-inch TV that I need to drop down from the ceiling. And the builder's like, well, I'll just put this beautiful crown molding, there's all this custom artwork, and you want to do what? Well, tear that stuff down. We've got to find a way to get a TV to disappear in the roof. So what happens is we get what we call the mess at the end of the project, in which we're trying to incorporate tech in a thought-out way that meets the architectural intent of the home, the design of the home. We use the term bastardizing. At the end of the job, the AV guy will come in and bastardize the interior design or the architectural intent of that home because we've got to run wire, we've got to run conduit, we've got to connect the solar system to the home automation system. We've got to connect EV chargers. We've got to connect generators. All of those things now come into play. And 10 years ago, there was a lot less to think about in terms of tech. So this is kind of the mess as we think about it. It's probably a good opportunity to kind of open it up and see what the other guys think here.